My name is BlancaBeauchamp. I'm the VP of HR for Conditioned Air out of Southwest Florida.
My name's LisaKnapp, and I own an executive coaching business called See the Possibility Leadership Consulting. And prior to establishing that 3 years ago, I worked at Trane Technologies as the head of HR for the commercial business.
I think, the same as HR, HVAC found me. I think, it's an industry that's really people-oriented, and it allows me the opportunity to really develop people and establish a career path that they didn't realize was possible within the skilled trades.
I saw an opportunity with the Trane business prior to them becoming Trane Technologies, and was recruited to be the HR leader for the Northeast Territory at the time when there were 4 territories in North America, and my career took off from there.
So this is my second year at the conference. Last year was the first time attending. I think as a contractor and just really looking to make sure we have a workforce that's ready to meet our customers' demand. Being a predominantly male-dominated industry, I wanted to, find mentors and just women who understood the challenges I personally would be facing as an executive leader within the organization. I have great allies in the men in the leadership, but I wanted to find other women like me and have a mentor that can drive me to excel beyond my own capabilities. I did. I'm a mentor. I'm a mentee. I participate in the mentoring committee. I think, individuals who are a mentor, they're selfless individuals, and they don't want to keep things to themselves. They want to pour into other people. So this organization allows us to do that. With the work that I do and the work that I've done within our local community, I want to pour that into the up-and-coming generation, right? When we look at the skilled trades, it's not just talking to the junior or senior graduating. We have to start earlier than that, and really focusing, starting middle school in 6th grade. We've been able to develop a great partnership with the Immokalee Foundation out of Immokalee, Florida, who has created a framework and a career pathway starting, as early as 3rd grade with reading literacy, making sure they have the skills there, but really in 6th grade with career exploration, where in their 8th grade year, they have a defined career path, which one of the pillars being construction and engineering. So it's a great opportunity for contractors, but also the women HVACR to partner to start feeding the future generation very early.
Yeah, Blanca, the tour of Immokalee Foundation was fantastic. When we saw what was possible with engaging as early as 3rd grade, it just blew me away. And the structured program that they have, by the time you're in 8th grade, you've got a career plan that you're talking with your parents about. And the fact that your business is leveraging that as a feeder pool to hiring right out of school to a great role in the trades is phenomenal. And I think there's such a possibility there for this organization to get more engaged with organizations like that. Absolutely. And to really recruit early and to help support building those career pathways for people that are interested in the trades.
Absolutely. We talked about the conference, the action plan, Angela mentioned, you say, and then the do. We say things, and then this is part of the do. Partnering with, those nonprofits in our local communities that already have done some of that work, and then we help them do the doing. We had our first 2 summer interns, so they're able to actually do the application. They say they want to go into HVAC. Now they get the opportunity before even graduation, applying it and getting their hands on it. It was beautiful to receive the thank you notes and say, I now know that I do want to do HVAC. there's no question. The Immokalee Foundation gave them the tools, the career pathway. They connected with a local employer, and then now that's a feeder for us. We now have a line of apprentices that are able to come through and really learn alongside us.
It was wonderful to visit the construction site and just see them in action doing what they aspire to do as part of their career.
They say it takes a village, and it really does. And the Women in HVACR is a great connector. You have Women in HVACR, a contractor, and a nonprofit all working together for the same goal, the same vision, the same mission to build our future workforce.
And we're both on the mentoring committee.
And we are both on the mentoring committee.
And imagine the possibility of bringing something like this into the mentorship program where we can go in and begin to offer mentorship to these young folks in high school, right? Early.
Absolutely. I think the opportunity that we offer is that they can shadow and they actually get to experience it. Very few opportunities are presented that a student who's going to college that's able to really get in the field early on. I think that's a beautiful thing the skilled trades offers, right? That they're able as early as middle school, that they have people coming into the schools, hearing testimonials, going on job sites, going to training centers within contractors and the contractor space and actually seeing it. I think that's what really helps is, if we really look at the generation today, they need to see it and feel it to decide if that's really what they want to do. There's so many other things that are out there on social media that makes it seem it's really easy. I think we have an opportunity to show them how easy it really is to get into our industry.
Yeah, and I think more and more companies are looking at culture as a very important part of an organization, right? And so culture really matters at the end of the day, and leadership matters. And I think this industry sees that more than they've ever seen that before. And for me, that's where I try to, help women understand what's most important, and when you've got organizations that invest in women leadership development, for example, or culture, those are the places to step into. And HVAC is no different.
I think when it comes to the mentoring program, being a navigator, I think there's hesitation, can I really make the commitment? I think for both the mentee and the mentor, it can be as simple as 30 minutes once a month. And when you're really focused and deliberate and really execute on your outline, you'll be able to achieve so much in such a short period of time. And that initial meeting is what will continue to fuel you. And you're like, okay, I'm so glad I didn't hesitate on pulling the trigger and joining the navigators and being a mentee. We've said it several times throughout the conference, and it's like, be the mentee, start there, and then you'll graduate to being the mentor. And I think that's such a great reward for yourself personally, but then also as the mentor in that relationship to see someone blossom and grow.
I think the opportunity at conference is it's educational, right? It's networking. It's about growth and development. And you get what you give, right? So if you give of yourself and you give of, a growth mindset to say, I'm going to take something away from this, you'll find it coming out of a conference like this. The energy in the room is so exciting. It doesn't matter if it's 2 days, if it's 3 days, if it's 1 day, the energy when you're with your people in the women in the HVACR industry is fantastic.
You come and you leave so refreshed, energized, with new ideas. I think the beauty of being able to know that it's not just what's being presented in the workshop, it's through the networking and what they've tried and failed at, and that knowledge that you can't get that anywhere else but by attending the conference.
Commonalities, similarities, differences, and learning. Yeah.